Just wondering now, and not this. Hopefully, will be the last time I keep asking you to compare this to the last time you were with the Lakers. But like, what have you picked up in terms of how different the rotation is, how different some of the teammates that you have, especially on the perimeter, are, and if that changes the way that you or any of your teammates should play going ahead into this season?
No, I just think we have to go out there and do what all of us do best. We all know our roles. We know what we bring to the table for our team. We just got to make sure that every night we hold each other accountable and go forth and be the best we could be. We know that we have a great opportunity in front of us to do something really, really special here. And we got the right group, the right talent, all the right pieces. And we just want to take it one day at a time. The championship is won, right here every day, what you do in the gym.
And then, Dwight, just zooming out a little bit, how have you found the center position to evolve since you came into the league, and where that is now with you and DeAndre, the way that you guys still play, and kind of the most important elements to what you still bring to a basketball team?
Well, I think that the center position will always be a spot that is needed. I know that in this game, they've tried to make it into a hybrid position, but it's all about, what you can provide to help your team. I know for me and DJ, we put a lot of pressure on the rim as we're rolling and stuff like that. So we want to make sure that we continue to do just the little things, We know the center position is one that is always evolving, one that started from the low block to the dunker spot, to duck ins, to high pick and rolls, to the top of the key, to bringing the ball up. It's been changing, since, I started playing basketball. I've been playing for a very long time. So the game is always evolving. Each position is always evolving. And, either you can adapt and grow and change or, get left behind. And I think that in order for us to continue to grow, we got to continue to work on our games every day, continue to get better, continue to experiment and grow.
DJ was just talking about the battles you guys had, especially in the West, for years.
Mm-hmm.
What about that rivalry translates into, what you guys are when you practice against each other as teammates? And is there sort of a mutual respect, as you're saying, the league has changed the center position so much that you guys, as sort of classic centers, have been able to continue your careers to this point and adapt?
I don't think it's a rivalry. I think for me it's more so how can I, continue to grow? How can I continue to adapt in this ever-evolving game? The same thing for DJ. We worked out together a couple years ago back when he started with the Clippers and he was super young. And the main thing I've been telling him since then till now is just work ethic. That's what's kept me, going. It's just how hard I work and how, I try to take care of my mind and my body and my spirit. So, I think DJ is the same way. He understands that process. And the biggest thing is just, having respect for the game, respect for each other, and respect for what we're trying to accomplish. And, in order for us to get better, me and him have to push each other every day in order for us to be what the team needs us to be. And I think we've been doing a great job of that.
Dave? Well, I got two for you. One along those same lines in terms of the evolving center position. Yesterday was the 9-year anniversary of your first day with the Lakers, and I remember that season.
9-year anniversary?
9-year anniversary.
Oh, that's a great number. Go ahead.
Late in that year, you hit a three. It was kind of a big deal to see Dwight Howard hit a three. And today, we're at practice, and you're going shot for shot after practice with Ellington, who's an accomplished three-point shooter, and LeBron is LeBron. And you were getting on yourself at one point. I think the right wing, you didn't make it as well as the other spots, and you seemed.
I wasn't mad, it's just practice, real intense, and
point,
passionate.
Your level raised in terms of that, whereas.
Well, I just think that nobody's really seen it. It's not like I can't do it, but I've been asked to do other things, So, I understand that that's what the team needs, so, I do that. But that don't mean you don't work on your craft. You never know what position you'll be put in the game or, in life. So you always got to work on everything, try to become a master of all things. So obviously, they don't need me to shoot threes every night. But, we're working on these drills. I'm going to shoot it as though, I'm going to get that shot in the game. You know, I always got to prepare myself for what's ahead. And I know people might think that that's, you know, Dwight, oh, he made a three, you know, but I know how to shoot the ball, you know, and I'm not afraid to. I did have a little confidence issue, but the Masked Singer helped me out. So a little octopus got it out of me.
And another direction than that, the fact that this team, even though there's 11 new players compared to last season's team, 5 of you guys were on the team
before.
championship. And what is that? How does that help the
Oh,
entire process?
just with, you know, having that camaraderie and the guys that have won, we know how to do it. We know what we have to do, and it's more so mental than anything, you know. For younger teams, they might have to go more through the process of, you know, working, you know, through mistakes and stuff like that. But our mistakes, you know, we understand how to capitalize and, you know, change and grow from them, from just talking it out, watching film, and realizing, okay, you know, we're experienced now. We don't have to continue to do all these drills to get it right. You know, we know what we got to do. We know we have to communicate. Me, Doe, LeBron, AD, you know, all of us understand, you know, what this team, you know, needs at its core, especially on the defensive end and stuff like that. So, you know, we're always talking. Coach has me and Doe with the rookies, you know, during practice, you know, doing all the drills. So, you know we have to over-talk, you know, get them used to, you know, being in that mode of like, okay, we in practice, we got to communicate with each other. And that's the biggest thing, you know, for a team is just communication. You know, once you learn somebody's voice and, you know, you hear that over and over again, you get more confident, you build more trust and stuff like that. So that's the biggest thing for us is just talking, confidence, building confidence and trust with our teammates.
Yeah.
This is maybe a little abstract, but what's the biggest difference in this league going from being the center on a team to being one of the team's options at center? What helped you get through that adjustment? It's not easy for everybody. And obviously this team's got has options at that position. You went through it before when you were here last time, but for a guy like DJ who hasn't really had to do it to this level, what's the key to kind of navigating that and figuring it out?
No ego. You know, leave your ego at the door, leave it at home when you wake up. There's no need to have it. You know, we all represent this emblem that's behind me, this Laker logo, and we understand that. And it's whatever the team needs to win. You know, obviously, you know, being in positions where we've been that center or been that main person, you know, obviously any person would want to say, hey, man, I done did that before, give me that, you know. But, you know, you got to take all that out and look at the big picture. You know, it's all about winning the championship. And, you know, like I said, all of us have solidified ourselves with individual goals. We've done everything that there's possibly to do as individuals throughout our careers. And, you know, now it's all about putting all that talent and everything together and going for that common goal, which is a championship. So I would say the biggest thing is just ego. Leave your ego at the door, you know. Don't bring it into practice because it can be hard sometimes, you know. When you've had the ball, when you've been in positions where you've been the main guy, getting buckets and doing all those things, and you got people on the outside saying, hey, why don't you get this or that? You know, it's very hard to say, you know what, shit, let me go out there and do this. But that's what messes up the flow of the team. That's what changes the chemistry, and you start to bring in, you know, negative energy. And, you know, it's all positive vibes over here.
All right, I will end with one last one from Zoom. Harrison, please.
Hey, Dwight, you played with Malik when he was a rookie in Charlotte, and I was just wondering what the biggest growth areas you've seen from him from then.
He's always been great. How you doing, Harrison? He's always been amazing. Since I've been with him in Charlotte, you know, I've always talked to him about just being patient, you know, and just wait until you're going to get your time. And it seemed like everything just happened, you know, in the right time for him. You know, he was in Charlotte. He didn't really get a lot of opportunities to play. But now he's on a team where everybody's going to see how talented he is. And I know he's going to shine. You know, I've been a big fan of his since he was young. And I'm happy that we're teammates again. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to seeing his success and whatever I can do on the court to make sure he get those open shots. We call him the microwave. You know, once he hit one shot, you know, it's over with. He's already heating up. So we're going to make sure we keep his confidence flowing and just continue to get better. You know, I love what he brings to the game and his team, and I'm happy he's here, you know.